after one of my talks, and he said, well, I disagree with you. He said, I'm unemployed, and I really do need a job. And I said, okay, if you can't get a regular job, why don't you go down to the local hospital or the Red Cross or the animal shelter, volunteer. They won't turn you down, and then you'll have a job. And he looked at me for a moment and he said, well, that doesn't pay. So, well, we misunderstood each other. I thought you wanted a job. Now you're telling me you want money. Which is it? I mean, you want the job? Or if I offered you the job with no money, or the money with no job, which one would you take? And he said, I'll take the money. Well, there we go. So you don't have a job problem, you got a money problem. I said, but that's all right. I had my $100 trillion bill with me. So I said, listen, here's $100 trillion, okay, so that'll solve your money problems. And he looked at me and he looked at it and he said, but I can't buy anything with that. Well, we've misunderstood each other again. Okay, you see, we thought you had a money problem, but you don't have a money problem either. You want stuff. That's what you want. You want gasoline to put in your car. You want food to put in your table. You want clothes to put in your back. You want a house to live in, furniture in the house. Okay, that's what you need. Okay, money and jobs are only useful to the extent that they lead us to producing the stuff that we want. Humans innovate, and we innovate through a process of experimentation, which very simply, individual human beings try things different ways. And probably 99% of the experiments fail, because that's the way the world is, and that doesn't even matter. The failed experiments just disappear. They just blow away with the wind. The 1% of the experiments succeed, and we've now figured out a better way to do things. And you know what happens? Within 6 months, the entire world's doing it the new way. You come up with a better idea anywhere, it spreads around the world like a wildfire, and then everyone's doing it that better way. Because it's a common error. People think that you go to the marketplace and you trade equal things. It's not true. Everybody goes to the marketplace and trades what they value less for what they value more. Okay, that's the nature of all exchanges in the world. That's why we go to the marketplace. If you were content with what you already had, you would stay home that day. You went into business because the other guy had what you had. The fact is we all have different priorities and different values. Okay? So if we all value things the same, then there wouldn't be any exchanges at all. But some things I value more, and some things you value more, and we trade them, and we're both richer at the end of the day. This is why you have eBay. Right? If we all wanted the stuff we started with, eBay would be out of business tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So the answer is that Jim valued his lawn being mowed more than the $20 because he had every opportunity in the world to just keep his $20 and let the grass grow. He could have had tall grass and $20. And he decided that he would rather get the nicely mowed lawn, and he preferred that to the $20 or the million other things he could have spent that particular $20 on. Okay? He is richer on his own terms, and so am I. I'm richer too.